It's late at night, and you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. Your mind feels like it's stuck on a loop, replaying that awkward moment from earlier today, or maybe something you said weeks ago. Why did I say that? Why am I like this? I always mess things up. The words spiral, growing heavier with each thought. You try to push them away, but they come back, louder and sharper. It's exhausting, isn't it? Negative self-talk is like carrying around a backpack full of bricks. You might not notice it at first, but over time, it drags you down. It sneaks into your thoughts when you're nervous about a presentation, trying something new, or just dealing with everyday life. You might even believe those cruel whispers are the truth. But here's the thing, they're not. Now, let's flip the script. Imagine waking up in the morning, and instead of being greeted by a barrage of criticism, you feel a quiet sense of confidence. When you make a mistake, instead of tearing yourself down, you think, okay, that didn't work out. What can I learn from this? Your inner voice becomes a supportive friend, not a harsh critic. Picture walking into a room, feeling calm and grounded, knowing you are enough. That constant weight on your chest? Gone. The opportunities you once hesitated to chase now feel within reach because you've finally stepped out of your own way. How freeing does that sound? You might be thinking, that sounds great, but how do I get from here to there? Let's unpack it together. The journey starts with one powerful realization. Your inner voice is not the ultimate authority on your worth. It's just a voice, and you have the power to reprogram it. Let me tell you a story. Imagine you're in a garden. Some of the plants are lush and thriving, but others are overgrown with weeds. Negative self-talk? Those are the weeds. They've grown wild because no one's been tending to them. The good news is you're the gardener. You can pull those weeds and plant something better. Here's how to start. Catch the critic. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. When you catch yourself thinking, I'm so stupid, pause and ask, is that really true? Often, you'll find it's not. Challenge that voice like you would a friend who's being unfairly hard on themselves. Name it to tame it. Neuroscientists have found that labeling emotions can reduce their intensity. The same goes for negative self-talk. Give that critical voice a name. Maybe it's Judgy Jamie or Critical Chris. Naming it creates distance between you and the negativity, making it easier to take control. Rewrite the script. Every time you catch a negative thought, replace it with a kinder one. Let's say you're thinking, I'll never be good at this. Flip it to, I'm learning, and every step is progress. This isn't about blind positivity. It's about being realistic and compassionate. Practice gratitude. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good buzzword. It rewires your brain. Take a moment each day to list 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, giving you a healthier mental framework. Surround yourself with positivity. The people and content you engage with shape your mindset. If your social media feed is full of negativity, curate it. Follow accounts that uplift and inspire you. Spend time with people who encourage and support you. Here's the fascinating part. Your brain believes what you tell it repeatedly. It's called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. When you practice positive self-talk, you're essentially training your brain to default to kinder, more constructive thoughts over time. Think of it like strengthening a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it gets. At first, it might feel awkward or even forced. That's okay. It's part of the process. Keep at it, and you'll start to notice subtle but profound changes. Here's the big idea I want you to take away. You are not your thoughts. Negative self-talk doesn't define you. It's just noise. And with the right tools and mindset, you can turn down the volume on that noise and amplify a voice that builds you up instead of tearing you down. This journey isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about showing up for yourself every day, even when it feels hard. So the next time that inner critic pipes up, remember, you have the power to choose a different narrative. Start small. Start today. After all, the way you talk to yourself shapes your world. Why not make it a world where you're free to thrive? If this message resonated with you, take a moment to share one positive thing you're telling yourself today in the comments below. Let's start rewriting our inner scripts together. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so we can keep growing together. You've got this.